start. Okay. Before we actually do anything, inspiration and 50 gold to anybody who recaps what happened
Crazy.
after
The steep. The,
after
this.
the graveyard.
If nobody else wants to do it, I'll do it again.
I'm trying to recall everything. Give me a moment.
Okay.
I don't know.
Nah, never mind. Damn.
Okay.
Okay. I know what happened in my fight. I just can't perfectly recall what happened in yours.
I got it. So we encountered the plague cultists and Zihao, who was the soldier that the king sent. And he was supposed to send backup for him, but we showed up instead and posing as his backup. And we intercepted, I think his name was Ossiter, right before he was about to kill him, right?
Yes, his name was Asuna.
And then we got into a big fight. Heng went down. Umizara threw him. And we killed 6 cultists and Ossiter before everybody else was like, wait, don't do it. We're not rebels. And right now, Umizara's holding Caedes, I think it is. And Dalder is holding back Heng, who is trying to attack Zihao, who he just learned is A, his older brother, and B, one of the people that took part in the massacre that killed all of Heng's adoptive family.
Yes. And as soon as the music bot gets voted and joins, video. What? Hello? I did vote. Why is it telling me to do it again? I'm gonna tweak out.
I'll
Sorry.
take my own car.
Hey, okay. You guys need to pay attention more.
No.
Yeah,
It's not that I didn't pay attention originally. It's that it's been a week and I have other things on my mind.
Honestly, my issue is that I don't pay attention to anything. So even when I'm watching my favorite show or playing D&D, I just I know what's happening, I don't know the details.
Okay.
Just gotta lock it.
So right now we have Heng tweaking at Zihao, Daughter holding Heng back, and Zihao is just kind of standing there. You may begin.
Was he trying to convince me not to?
He's
it left off on Zihao talking.
Wait, say that again.
It left off with Zihao. He said, "I didn't want it to be this way," and he was so sorry. And then that's when you kind of lunged, and then we had to end.
Yeah, Heng lunged and Dalder's holding him. What the fuck are you doing? Let me go!
We can't kill him yet.
You don't know what this guy did!
Yeah, but we came here posing as his backup in the first place.
If I would have known, I would have never been his fucking backup.
Okay, but if word gets out that not only we posed as his backup and then ended up killing him, what do you think the king's gonna do to us?
And what do you think the king will do to him when they figure out what the fuck he did?
What if the king's with him? On his side?
Then I'll take down that whole fucking palace with my bare hands.
But we need to find out. We need information.
I'm not saying to spare him.
Just
wait.
Listen, I understand your rage, and I know.
You do not understand my rage. Don't try to be my friend. Don't try to be my brother, because you are not.
I didn't have a choice. It was either do what I did or watch everybody else suffer. Me, my family, see your parents, everybody remotely related to you that still lives in Sweden would have died, or worse, I would have been killed if the other wolves suspected even a lick of. And he takes a deep breath and he closes his eyes and he contemplates his next words. I know there's nothing that I can do that can right my wrongs. But if possible, I want you to understand. I'm not looking for forgiveness. I'm not looking for us to be family, no matter how badly I want it. I just want you to understand why. And to plead with you to help me kill. To help me kill him, leader. Yurtle.
And why should we trust you?
Because if I wanted to, if it were in my interest, I would have killed you all as soon as I was free. I wouldn't have saved you.
Dalder's gonna loosen his grip on Hung a little bit and kind of go to him. Whatever you choose to do, I'll back you. If you want to trust him and go along with what he's saying, I'm behind you. But if you want to stuff him out here and now, it's your call.
He kind of grips his sickles in his fists, basically hard enough to draw blood if he needed to. And then just has, like, a deep, deep sigh. Fine. Fuck it.
Okay.
What do we do about this?
I'm gonna go sit down because everything hurts.
Oh, do you want help or do you got it?
So that'd be nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow him to wherever he sits down, and I'm gonna
Oh, you're on a bench
use
right
some.
now. On Tailspine.
He's been on the
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
If we're not gonna like fight and kill each other, can we do a short rest or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zihao says, Caedes will be more valuable for information if you want to turn him into the king. This one, and he points to the cultist that he's kind of like had. It's your call whether you want to live or die.
He'll hold up his sickle as like a and kind of like step in front of where Dalder and Shanty are and just say, "First of all, you back up. I don't want you anywhere near them. I don't want you anywhere near me, but I'm a barrier. Second of all," he points at Caedes with the other sickle. "You."
Caedes, he's like been on his knees and like holding his fingers interlocked as he's got a very closed off body language, and he turns and he looks at you. His eyes are like wide and fearful, obviously.
Which fate is worse to you? The rest of your life in imprisonment? Or the other side of my blade?
Which fate is worse? I guess the other side of your blade.
Then let this be a lesson, as he very quickly turns both blades and just fucking obliterates the cultist in front of him. Ribbons. Disarm yourself, give what you have to Umizara, and then sit down.
You see me grabs his rapier that's in its scabbard off of his belt, and he throws it towards this rebel over here. As well as his dagger. And that's all I have.
He just nods and then continues to stand very tensely between Zihao and Dalder and Shanty.
Zihao moves over to this table.
He then is Shanty already healing him?
Yeah. Here, let me. I'm so sorry. How many? What do I roll for using my spells?
Water
heal.
is D8.
Huh?
Water is D8.
D8 and what is Earth?
Oh, that's gonna
Earth,
take a while.
Yeah, Earth is ritual. So Earth is like
Okay.
ritualistic. It'll
All right, I'll use. So what do you need?
Let me roll 2d8.
D8's
plus
like
2.
2, 3. What are you thinking?
If we're lucky, then yeah.
4.
So I heal 11.
12.
I heal 12.
I'll use a couple more.
He's
How many
going to...
spell slots do you have?
That is a good question.
Well-
How many spell slots do you have?
I'm at 27 right now.
I had 30. And I asked Sage a bunch of questions, so I'm down to 15. I used 4. Wait, no, because I used. No, I used spell slots. Wait, no, I was down to 10. I just used 4.
Okay.
I'm at 6.
Yeah, I'll just
use some of yours.
How
Yeah.
fucked up do you guys look? Because I can do something too.
I
Oh,
was
no.
just at 4 HP. I'm at 24 right now. So
Yeah, and I was at like 58, and I'm at 62, something like that.
What's your max health, Dalder?
48.
Okay, so Hung's gonna take out his water skin and some of his bandages and start tending to Dalder.
Homosexuality.
A little bit, just without even asking, just kind of.
You don't have to do that. I can take care of it myself.
I've got it.
Is that Blake?
Yeah, that's split.
Ew.
So you take another 11 hit points of healing.
Yay. And then I'm gonna use like 6 spell slots for water for the rest.
Okay.
God damn.
Oh.
So I'm back at max health. Is anyone else injured? Is anyone else in need of healing? Or
Well, someone might be, but someone would not want to accept any magic help.
His ass is not listening. He's giving Zihao the death stare.
Can we do it
I
without?
mean, we can try and like bandage him or something, right? Do we have anything like that?
You notice Zihao isn't even like looking over towards you guys. He's just leaning on that wooden table.
It don't matter.
Okay, so are we getting out of here or?
What do we do with this dude?
Zihao turns around and says, "There's a basement. If you all would be interested in going in there,
You first?
if you insist." And he walks over to these stairs.
A follow with basically a blade at his back.
I'm gonna trail behind Hung.
Anyone else going?
I'll go.
Yeah, I will go.
Nom nom.
I gotta get you all down there.
We got
You should just be
disintegrated.
able to walk down the stairs.
Oh, I
Sorry, cultist.
Just like toss us down.
True. Just guys down.
Guys, I'm not excited for tomorrow. Gotta
Why?
cook. Gotta cook. Gotta
Oh,
do.
true.
Gotta cook.
Okay.
Gotta
Let
cook.
her cook.
Everyone roll initiative, please.
Wondrous.
Oh, watch me.
17.
21.
15.
15.
Hey, we're twinning.
Twin, where have you been?
What did you Ryan just made a joke and he wants to share it with the class. When I said I rolled a 15, Ryan said I rolled a guillotine, and I'm I think he needs
Ground
to
him.
ground
Ground
him.
him right now.
Ethan,
Alright,
Ethan, my
fellas.
brother wants to say hi.
No, I don't.
Say it.
Where are they? Where are the enemies? Let me at them.
I'm putting them in. Give me a second. I have to scroll down in my notes to figure out which ones they are. And I also have to get my books.
Oprah.
Ugh. Okay, and one of these. Alright, fellas. Alright,
Somebody.
first of all of you make some sort of check to figure out what you're fighting.
Okay, so
Nature or survival?
Or perception.
Nature,
Wait, what are we
survival,
rolling?
arcana.
okay.
Natural
wait,
20 on
wait.
a
Check,
survival.
check.
4.
You said nature or survival?
Nature, survival, arcana.
Nature survival.
18. Oh my gosh.
27 with a nat 20 plus 7.
2 nat 20s, baby.
Nice.
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
14.
What's the best roll you can have? A nat 20 no matter what your plus is?
Basically.
So, like, if I have a nat 20 plus nothing versus nat 20 plus 7, nothing.
Same thing.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is a 25 not using a nat 20 lower than a nat 20? Okay.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Let's find a.
The freak are all those. Don't be using all those.
Can't find something that matches very well for what you guys are fighting.
What? Use a chicken.
Can't. That's not scary enough.
No, it needs to be like a plant.
Use a mushroom.
Mushroom seeds accurate. Accurate to what I feel like I could handle right now. We should just
Alright,
not follow it. Like,
that's good enough. That's not what they look like.
okay.
What do they look like?
You'll see. So who rolled the highest?
It would probably Angel and I. Because we both got nat 20,
Well, she
right?
got a 26, and I got a 20. I got a 26. She got a 27. Both nat 20s.
Okay, so both of you recognize immediately the kind of the magic feeling in the air. It's oppressing and almost demonic in nature.
Very nasty. No good.
Icky.
Icky.
I cannot find. Oh, I found it. Wait, no, it's gone. Apologies. Trying to find the page. In the book. Hello. Is it not in this book? Hello. What? Am I stupid or something? Alright, well, I guess you're not fighting those.
That means we're not fighting, right?
Ugh. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out my dice. Okay. Give me your guys' initiative.
15.
17. Shanty rolled a 15.
21.
15.
And then I need to roll for that guy's at the end. Jeez. Apologies. This is taking a little bit to roll out of initiative.
Wait. Oh.
Okay, so you enter down into the basement, and you immediately, Hung and Shanty, you immediately feel an oppressive and dark and twisted presence down there. It feels demonic in nature, otherworldly. And Hung, you go first.
He is going to throw a dart at this big guy over here.
Okay. You turn towards that fella. Hold the page.
What did it look like?
Okay, so it looks like an extension of the very like darkness and shadows within this underground basement. As if the darkness that is down here has been given a physical form. So you want to throw it at the one back there?
Yes.
Roll to hit.
10 plus 7, 17.
That hits.
Okay. Eight damage.
Okay.
He's gonna immediately turn and shout at Zihao. Is this a fucking setup?
No, I didn't know these were down here.
But you knew there was a basement.
I didn't go down.
Alright.
Then why'd you mention the basement in the first place?
Okay.
You didn't know what was down here. Why would
This
you mention?
one.
What was so important about it to mention?
There's a stash of valuables. Okay, so he's going to 5, 10, 15,
My
20,
valuables can be worth this
25.
much.
30.
Oh, what the freak are you counting?
He's gonna take the hide action
Right where?
in the darkness.
Dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Okay,
Me
make a
too.
perception check. Okay, make a perception check.
Again?
Vision, let me see.
Yeah, 25.
25. Okay.
Well,
1 minus 1, 0.
That's
Oh,
horrible.
you're
On that one.
I'm blind.
My dark vision went away.
Oh, okay.
No.
Shanty, you're the only one. You're the only one that still sees it, as it envelops the shadows around it into almost a cloak.
I have dark vision too, actually. Wait a minute.
Oh my
Okay, then make a
god.
perception check.
I am. I
I
was
have
trying
dark
to figure it
vision.
out.
What's your
10.
Yeah, you don't see it.
Fuck.
Which one is this?
Sage hates me. Yeah. Ryan is whispering mean things in my ear.
How much do these things move? Sorry. You move 20 feet. And 20. Shanty's here.
Didn't I roll higher than her?
Can't.
Do I still go?
Dalder, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, who can I see? Because of my.
You can see the zombie guys, and you can. That's really it. Your vision is obstructed by the stairs from the one behind.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, it's not. You can see.
Is it just dark in here?
See this one. It is dark in here.
Okay. I am going to use a bonus action and make like a little torch wisp guy. Not like a guy, just like a little flame that's gonna like follow around so we can see.
All right, you got a torch on you. A little
Hell
willow,
yeah.
a little will o wisp is circling around you.
Okay.
And actually, that completely destroys this guy's hiding, so you can see him now. As the light cascades over the shadows, and you see it, all of the dark around it dissipates, and its form is just there now.
Okay, cool. I'm going to not run, but like I'm gonna approach him and start boxing.
Roll a hit.
So that's a 24 and
24
a
hits.
21.
Both hit.
So that's 22 damage total. I rolled a 12 and a 10.
Magnus?
Okay. Yeah, you strike it twice, and you see. Are your fists still enchanted? No, they're not.
No, I used them all
Yeah,
against my fight.
You just punch this thing in the head twice, and it seems rattled. Kind of a little bit discombobulated. Shanty, it's your turn.
I gotta walk my dog. Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Shanty is taking stock of the kitchen for Thanksgiving tomorrow because we got an emergency call. Give us 1 second.
Yeah, no West.
Okay. In the meantime, would I have to roll to know if would I just bring down the whole church on top of us if I collapse sections of the basement?
You would bring. Yes, you would actually. That's
Okay, not gonna do that.
Yeah, if you were to take out those supports, the ground above you would just whoosh, come down.
Okay. It's not my turn anyways. I'm just
Just wondering a little
speculating.
bit. Yeah, I'm wondering
You
if
know.
I take out these pillars that are supporting the roof, does the roof fall? Hello? What do you think?
Only Dalton questioned that.
Yeah, only on the daughter question. Recently, you moved the health from the wrong one. You dealt 22 damage. I believe you said it that much.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask Joelle something.
Okay.
If you want, she said, because it's your turn, so.
Okay, I'll take my turn. I just have to poo poo. So let's go
Okay.
through this.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's see.
So it's I kind of have a torture on me, so it's not as dark, so you can see more enemies.
Okay. Let's. Also, by the way, Sage, I already did the enchant on my 2 weapons.
Okay.
And I'm only at 6. I only have 6 spells, but it's alright.
Those are. Okay.
Okay, wait. I'm just gonna use my crossbow.
What are you shooting?
If I use my crossbow, who's within my range? Because my
Um,
reach is technically 100 feet out here, but
This thing, though Hung is in the way. This thing, though Daughter is in the way. This thing and this thing and this one. And that one probably.
all right. And who is within just almost arms? Okay, oh my gosh, sorry. Is there anyone within just over arm's reach?
What do you mean? Like they're gonna get close enough to attack soon?
Yeah, close enough to attack if I were to use my war pick. My war pick.
You could get to this one, probably.
I wanted to use my crossbow on that one. I'll just use my crossbow twice. I'll fire that one and the tiny
This
one. Kind of that one and the tiny one. Yes.
Okay. Roll it.
I like how you pointed at this one.
Yeah. Good, it's fine. 20.
That hits.
Damn.
All right, and then I'll roll damage. 32.
On this one up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you blow that thing's head off.
Okay.
What?
These are zombies. They do not have a lot of health.
Okay.
What the hell am I fighting then?
Shadow Demon?
Okay.
Let me get the other one with my crossbow again. Does an 18 hit?
Yes. Roll damage.
$30.
Damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of those things, as soon as you shoot your bolts at them, they both just collapse to the ground.
Alright.
Anything else you want to do? You want to move? Or anything?
Well, in order for me to max out my crossbow, I actually have to forfeit my movement. So no.
Okay. This guy. Really
This
did
is
not
so I
wanna
can
move
hear you
forward.
while
This guy. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he's going to use his action to dash. 5, 10. He moved 2 times. So that was actually 20. This guy. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. This one's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20. This one's turn. Nope. This one. 5, 10, 15, 20, dash. No, it's not gonna dash. Just gonna move behind here. Umizara, it is your turn.
Where am I?
You are up on the stairs.
It's so glitchy. Wait, I can't see.
I wish my battery could support Tail Spider.
Who is that person? Who is in front of me?
This?
Yeah.
That's Umizara. I mean, that's not Umizara. Shanty.
Okay. And where are our ops at?
Here, 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 here.
Okay, so pretty far away. Can I get to the one that's behind us?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I be able to see or no?
Do you have dark vision?
60 feet, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you'd be able to see dim light. Which would give you dim light's just a minus, I believe. Let me check. That's Player's Handbook. Dim light. Dim light. Just said what dim light is, not what it does. Sorry.
You okay?
I'm gonna have to look it up. It doesn't say. Okay, it has no effect on dim light. Has no effect. So never mind.
Huh?
Dim light has no effect on what you can do. So never mind.
I want to go to that guy, and I wanna
You leap.
I leap. I'm so cool, and I leap. And I want to. I do what, Ryan? Knock him on his keister. I want to. I want to swing at him with my. What should I use? My great axe.
Roll the hit.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Great axe. That's a 26 hit.
26 does hit. Roll damage.
8.
8 damage. Okay. Is that your turn?
Huh?
Is that your turn?
Do I? Can I do it again?
Do you have multi-attack?
I can do 2 attacks per action.
Okay, then yes, you can do it again.
Okay. And I want to do it again one more time. Just swing again.
Wall to hit.
Yes. 22.
That hits. Roll damage.
18.
18.
18.
Okay. So you take your great axe and you swing down on it, chopping at its shoulder. Then you rip downwards and pulling your great axe away. And then chop down or chop sideways and hit it in the waist. Jihao's turn.
Yay!
You see how he grabs his sword in its scabbard. As he pulls the blade out, you can't hear what he says, but he says some arcane words, and then you see the blade ignite in blue flames.
Yay.
And he's gonna do a hello?
He walking.
Just moving.
Alright. He's gonna roll damage.
Huh?
I don't have his sheet open. Not loading. Okay. So you rolled a 17 to hit. So that is. He's wielding it in 2 hands, so he gets to use d10s. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus. So it's 18. Okay. So. Oh wait, he gains multiple attacks. That's in that 20. Okay, you see as Zihao, he draws this sword and ignites in a blue flame. And he enters a combat stance and thrusts forward with the blade, stabbing the demon in its heart. And as he rips it out, he brings it back over its head into the side and completely decapitates it. and you see as the demon dies, it ignites in that blue flame that coats his sword, and it would flail if it still had its head, but it just dissipates into the air. And he still has a little bit of movement. He's gonna 25, 30. That's gonna
Please
take
don't. Ryan Yvonne Street.
15.
Did you do it?
It is Heng, it is your turn. Oh, they're not back yet, or are they?
Kill yourself. Kill yourself. 1 second. I can't mute. I can't mute. It's not.
Sage.
Yes.
Wait, are they here? Are they taking their turn?
I do not think they are here yet.
Okay. So I just thought of a possible wind enchant that I could do.
Yes.
What if I use wind to make like a vacuum-ish effect as like a fist enchant? So with every successful hit, I'm able to pull them closer to me and give myself advantage on the next hit. But only if I connect with them prior.
So, like, you hit them, and then you are able to then pull them closer?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. That'd also be very cool. I'll let that happen.
Hell yeah.
Would you like Jay first?
So sorry, I'm back.
It is okay. It is your turn. Zihao's sword is flaming blue, and he just slaughtered one of the shadow demons.
Wonderful. I don't care. Fuck that guy. Flanking for advantage.
Hopefully, yeah.
Pointing finger. Sickle, and then a punch.
Well, the hit, please.
Natural 20 on the sickle.
Misses. No, that's a joke.
What?
I'm joking. I'm joking. Everyone, calm down.
13 on the first punch.
13 misses.
17 on the second punch.
17 hits.
But we got. 14 damage from the sickles.
Okay.
And then
Damn.
12 damage from the fist.
Okay. Yeah, you heard it a lot. It's its turn.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not comfortable.
Are you okay, Spy?
Yeah, I'm talking to Ryan.
Oh, sorry.
Fortunately, Ryan,
this
I'll show you what
freaky
I'm not.
guy is gonna start attacking. Who did the most damage? Hung, you did the most damage. Who's gonna attack?
Aw, what?
Save your boyfriend, bruh.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay, that's its turn. It goes to claw at you with one of its shadow claws and completely whiffs.
And I parry because I'm freaking epic.
Up. 5, 10, 15, 20, dash, 5, 10, 15. Get back here. Okay, Elder's your turn. The zombies
Okay,
approach.
I'm going to use a bonus action and enable that enchant that I thought of earlier.
Okay.
Um,
I'll
Okay.
also,
and then
I'm gonna add on something to enchant. If you touch someone who is willing to be enchanted by that, you can activate its effect with no harm to them. By just touching.
ooh. Okay, cool.
Fireball Mizara, Fireball Mizara.
Um,
You don't like
yeah,
it?
I could like start boxing up the monster shadow demon again because I don't really have
Roll
anything
the
else to
hit.
roll the hits.
The angle. You like it?
27 hit.
7?
Did you send me something?
7?
27.
Oh yeah,
Look
27
at-
hits.
Oh god.
What about a 15?
Alright, I have to look at this camera. What is that freaking thing?
That's what we're fighting.
Ryan drew it.
Okay, what did you say, Ethan?
What about a 15?
15 hits, yeah.
Damn.
Roll the damage.
Magnus.
Okay.
Magnus, I don't trust you. Where are you?
That's 17,
Shit.
but I'm going to action surge and then go for another round of attack.
Okay.
Hopefully with the enchant taking effect.
The
Wait, I'm gonna.
the enchant
Sorry.
does take effect.
Thank you, because I just rolled like a 2. Okay, so
I
that's
keep forgetting
26
we
for
have
the first
2
hit.
actions now.
Alright, it dies. It was at 1
I
health.
didn't even
Attacks
hit.
were acted too.
Oh, okay.
You hit it, you know, you hit it twice, and then you kind of put your hand into like a knife hand, and you just stab through its stomach,
Oh my god.
and it completely dissipates into the shadows and dies. You have one more attack if you want to move and punch that zombie in the head.
Hell yeah.
Not that one.
Like the one behind the pillar.
Yes, punch that.
Okay. Does a 10 hit?
Let me check. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Zombies have a very low AC.
12 damage.
Okay. You punch it and it hurts. Shanty.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
What other long range do I have access to right now?
Whatever you have.
Huh? No, like creatures, not myself.
Oh, there's this one over here, this one over here, and this one over here that you can see. Actually, you can see this one too, but Dalder's kind of in the way, so you might hit him on accident.
Okay, I want to get the first two.
Okay. This one first. Roll to hit.
Right.
Oh, Hung's in the way, so if you roll too low, you might hit Hung.
Awesome.
Wait, so I can't get that one?
You
Yes,
could,
you can.
but there's
If you roll high enough.
What do I have to roll in order to like make sure I don't hit Hung?
we're gonna say it gets a +2 to AC with Hung being there, and if you miss, you hit Hung.
So like if its armor class was 11,
That's
it's
fucking
not-
wild. Wait, what?
Okay.
That's okay.
Am I
Alright.
directly in the way? Yeah, I guess.
You
How
are.
big my
You are
chance
direct.
is?
Huh?
I'm gonna
Does a
use that.
19?
A 19
Does
hits.
a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay. Safely?
Yes.
Okay.
Its AC was
Um,
10.
See, but my hit die for my oh my gosh. I get a +10 for my hit
What the fuck?
Jeez.
because Cause it's like mega modded right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
let
have
me
to throw stronger things at you guys.
Ima Daisuke.
So, how much damage?
21.
21?
Oh wait, 23. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that thing dies.
Okay.
Wow, Shanty is terrifying.
Well, only long range.
She is hitting these. You still have one more attack if you want to hit this guy back
true. Yeah, that guy.
here. Alright,
I'll
roll to hit.
just do the same. I'll do the same thing. Yeah.
But that's only if you don't move and taking your shots,
Yes,
right?
it's only if I don't move, and it's only long range. If they're up close, I'm like gonna hit worse than if I hit if I'm punching. Like honestly.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot what I just
I
rolled.
can check the log.
Does a 20 hit?
20 hits, yeah. Roll damage.
Yes.
34?
Damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
You shoot that thing like in the chest and it basically explodes.
What the fuck?
Okay, this guy's turn.
I wasn't playing Shanty to her full potential. Sage, after I asked you all those questions, I was like, oh shit. Like I'm genuinely.
Oh my god, why does it keep... 10, 15, 20. Hung, it's gonna start attacking you.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit.
No.
Alright. Next zombie. Gonna attack you, Hung.
Okay.
Does a 18 hit.
No.
Okay.
Are
next
you
zombie.
okay?
This one. This one's gonna attack you, Dalder. Dalder does
Oh,
a
no.
does a 12 hit.
No.
Alright, Umizara, it's your turn.
Going to riposte.
Okay.
Oh, repost. Repost.
Repost.
Repost
What?
if you love Jesus.
So you have. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, a 20
Dirty
hits.
20.
Yes, a 20 hits.
Okay. So that's actually D8. That's 18 damage.
You blow this guy up with a punch. She dies.
Yay!
Mizar, it is now your turn.
Okay, so I want to get closer to the zombies.
5, 10, 15, 20. You can punch this one diagonally of you. Or pop it.
I wanna jump it. I want not to punch it. I like my great axe. My great axe
Yeah.
is my best friend.
Great
I
axe.
go whop boom.
Alright, roll a hit.
Yes, ma'am. Does a 25 hit.
Yes, a 25 hits.
Okay, you have 10 damage.
Okay. You get one more attack.
Oh, true. Again.
Roll to hit again.
Yay!
23.
Roll damage.
Yay!
11 damage.
Okay.
Can you describe it in great detail?
Yeah. You chop it and you basically lob one of its arms off, or like one of its hands off, and then you slash it across the chest, but it doesn't die. Zihao's turn.
Aw. Dang it.
He approaches. He's gonna roll to hit. That's a nat 1. He's gonna roll to hit again. That's a hit. It has 1 health, so it dies. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I was so close to killing it myself.
And then he's gonna approach forward 5 more feet. He has 1 more attack. That's a hit, so he's gonna roll damage. 4, 12, 15, 16 damage. Okay. Hung, it's your turn.
Okay. There's these two guys in front of me. I'm
Yes.
gonna remember that I can attack twice now. God damn it. So I'm gonna sickle the guy in front of me.
Roll to hit.
18.
That hits, roll damage.
11.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Roll.
Wait, hold on. Let me read.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit again.
Roll.
12.
It's so tender.
That hits.
I feel so Sigma.
9 damage.
9 damage. Same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it dead?
Nope.
Okay, then I'm gonna flurry of blows. Punch it.
Okay, roll damage. Or roll a hit.
22.
That hits, roll damage.
12 damage.
That kills it.
And then I'm gonna use
It's dead.
my other fist to punch the other guy.
Okay,
Oh,
roll to hit.
18.
That hits, roll damage.
12 damage.
That kills it. So in a whirlwind of strikes, you cut down one and then basically grab it by its face and then crush it to then punch the other one in the side of the head and it dies. Dies awesome.
Freak yeah.
Oh yeah, freak yeah. Change music.
I never want to fight Hung.
Once I remembered that I get 2 attacks, I locked in. Sorry guys. I keep forgetting that I have 2 now.
What?
I mean, you
Why is it for?
Pseudo had 2 already.
And I can use flurry of, it looks like I can use flurry of blows to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action, so I can make 4 strikes per turn. And that's if I use flurry of blows.
Crazy.
How often can you use that?
Every turn. I just spend a key point.
Fuck.
And I have 5 key points. Per short rest.
Okay. Back to exploration.
Hung's immediately gonna point his blade back at Zihao and says, "You set us up, you piece of shit."
You see Zihao extinguish his blade and resheath it. He says,
This one.
I did not know that these were down here.
But you knew there was a basement and you knew there was a stash down here.
I did. I was... Those Ossiter and Caedes, they bragged, they talked before they were going to execute me. I guess they couldn't help themselves, thinking that I was soon to die anyway.
Okay, whatever. What are we supposed to find down here anyways? More zombies?
One of these walls is illusionary. Behind it is a dash of honey. Apparently gatherings from when the church was still active. Since abandoned. I don't believe there's anyone around.
What does the church do again?
Protest. Zynrat. Every church in the modern world is to Zynrat, as he's the only god that people say is worth worship.
So, are we just supposed to feel all the walls until we find it?
Apparently there's a marking on one of them. A pretty obvious one.
Then let's look.
Perception checks, please.
Oh, freak.
Okay.
3.
13.
Oh, or you could
21.
do 21. Umizara finds the wall.
Yay! Ah, cool.
That was a pretty obvious one, though.
Yeah, it was.
Even
Holy
despite the
shit.
flooding of the basement, you enter the room and you see there is heaps of gold along with 2 chests that are stashed away in the corner. Anyone following?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping this guy at blade's length though.
Can I use water magic to kind of just drain all the flooding out from the treasure and everything?
Where do you intend for it to go?
Umizara just starts splashing it and giggling.
What'd you say, Elder?
Can I see the rest of the area? Down that hallway behind us.
This one?
Umizara, can
No.
you stop splashing me, please?
Umizara moves
Like,
and is
The
Past
other
those, past those 2 pillars and into
Oh,
the
that
other
here?
room.
Yeah.
That room is flooded already as well. There is really nowhere for this water to go.
Never mind then. Wait, how much is this? Good, holy shit.
It is a lot of money, but very heavy.
We also don't know if it's like cursed or anything.
Oh, that's true.
The
Has
king
anyone
can
got
use
good
this.
arcane?
Yeah, anyone want to make any Arcana checks?
Yeah.
I will.
Me too.
12.
Ugh, 7.
Yeah, neither of you don't feel any
Mine's
magic around it
17.
here. You got
I did
who?
17.
Umizara, you see in this chest in the corner, there's a little bit of spirit magic in it.
Okay.
You don't detect, it's not powerful enough to be hostile or harmful, but there is spirit magic in there.
Hey, wait a
Okay.
minute.
In the chest itself, not within the contents, but like imbued in the chest.
What do you like?
DM,
Yes.
Yes.
so my coin purse is from House Flamehold, correct?
Yes, it is.
And it's magic because that's how they send me my allowance.
You can put all the coins in there. Yes, I forgot that it was able to do that.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, Dolder,
I'll even
are
name
you
with guys,
ready
I
for
promise.
this big odd number?
I'm sorry?
Are you ready for how much money you just made?
Big odd number.
Yeah, give yourself 500,000 gold, please.
What
the fuck?
fuck?
We each or like
Total.
That's
Just him.
total in the room.
So he's just
Umizara
like,
is still
scooping it into his bag.
He has
We each get
he has a bag of holding that only fits coins. So yeah, he can't just put all the coins in there. I forgot he had that.
No, because I have the storage for it. I
Oh.
have a magic bag. I have a magic coin purse.
Oh. But could I take a couple? I only got
Well,
nine.
yes, it's for the party.
Okay, okay.
Dolder is basically the bank right now.
Dolder,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do with all this?
Splash, splash, splash.
Well, good question, but I mean,
What
it
about
wouldn't
the
help to
king?
have
And-
some extra funds.
Yeah, I guess.
Splash.
so.
Splash.
We're billionaires.
Splash.
Mizara's playing in the water.
Yes,
Is
I
she
am.
splashing with the kitty?
Yes, but the kitty not drowned. The kitty in my hand. We splash in water together.
The
What
chest.
about the other one here? Yeah.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
What would you all like to do?
Open the chest.
Which one?
Can I see whether I'll be
Mimic.
hurt?
What?
I want to open the chest, but I want to see if I'll be hurt before that.
Which one?
The like one off to the corner.
They're both in the corner. Left or right?
Oh, I see. I meant right first.
Okay, it's locked.
Can I try to unlock it?
Like,
can I use a spell of water to just like fit into, to make it fit as a shape?
Yeah, yeah. So you put water inside the keyhole, freeze it, and unlock it with an ice key.
So odd.
Oh, that's so cool.
Is that real? Expensive, that's real.
And you open it, and inside you see a couple of things. The first thing you see is neatly on top, with this padded cushion, is a very ornate dagger with a ruby embedded in the hilt. Within the rest of the chest, there's a couple more strewn about, coins, about 5 silvers worth. It's mostly copper that's in the bottom of the chest, but the dagger is the obvious focal point.
We need to find an antiquarian.
Yeah, but can I grab the dagger and walk over to Heng and give it to him?
Okay. You get it to Heng.
Sure. He kind of like holds it in his hands, like, what is this?
It's a blade, and I feel like you have an affinity for blades.
Does it feel magic?
There is a magic in it, yes. You can roll
But can
to
you
see what
sense?
kind.
But can Heng sense it?
If he can't sense it, he'll use it. If he can't sense it, he's probably gonna drop it. Let's hope I roll low. 11.
You can't tell. It doesn't seem magical to you. But looking at it, it does seem to be relatively useless as an actual blade. Only the point is good enough to be used. It's a thrusting dagger.
Oh, he's good at thrusting.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Sorry.
No apologies.
Okay, I'll add the dagger. What does it roll as, or do I need to attune? His ass is not gonna attune to it, so because he doesn't think it's magic.
You would have to attune to get the magical effects, but it is just a regular dagger.
Oh, freak yeah.
What about the other chest?
The chest, Daughter, do you go to it?
Yeah.
As you go to open the chest, immediately a spiritual figure rises from the chest, and folds his arms. You can tell it is incapable of interacting with the physical world immediately, and you don't recognize the man. Though you could probably assume he was like the head priest of this church. But he says, "State your purpose and who you are."
Nope, and I'll just gonna back away.
He disappears.
What the fuck? Does he reset? If I go up to him again, will he say the same?
Do you go back up to him?
It's like the Jumanji guy.
Do you
walk
go?
up, back up.
You see him rise again, and he says, "State your purpose and who." And you see him squint and lean forward. He says, "You're the same guy."
Yeah, I was a little curious.
No,
Is that like a script you have to read?
I don't have to read it, but I mean, I wrote it. Who are you? Why are you in the treasure room of the church?
Okay, well, you are asking for my name without introducing yourself, so I feel like that's a little rude.
Apologies.
That worked?
My name is Flavia Scheidt.
Flavia Scheidt. Flavia Scheidt.
I am
I missed you.
I am the head priest of the Holy Church of Zeinret within the cities of the capital of Kierstar. So, who are you? Why are you here? What do you need from this chest?
I don't think I need anything in particular. I was just curious.
Okay, then leave.
But we
Everybody
want to
in
know.
the church is dead and the church is destroyed,
What?
sir.
His eyes widen. Says,
Okay, alright.
Destroyed. How?
A cult worshipping the plague.
Cult of the plague.
Well, we should have led with that.
You see, he grits his teeth. He says, "Are you all looking to kill this cult?"
As far as I'm aware, we're looking to trap the creature that began it and hopefully take everybody out with it.
You see him adjust his robes, his vestments. Says, "Then I shall allow you the contents of this chest." And he points to the one in the other corner. He says, "Within that chest, there is a ancient dagger, one that is able to summon one of the ancient creatures that Zyra created to protect the spiritual land of the dead. And within this chest is my ashes, which you can use to call forth my spirit from beyond. I am the only one capable of using that dagger to its fullest potential. If you intend to strike down the enemies of Zynret, then I will allow you to bring my spirit forth so long as I can use that dagger. So long as I can see the end of the threats
They
of the
can see
people."
that, by the way.
Okay, you can
Let's say
take
just-
it. I wasn't. So,
So
This-
is it like an urn?
Or is it
is
just
it like Spirit Ashes Elden Ring?
What did you say, Dalder?
Is it just like an urn that has a bunch of ashes in it? Is it like a bag or something? Like,
It is a vial.
or is the whole filled with ashes?
It is a vial
Oh,
of a sparse amount of my ashes. The most important ones.
The
Mm.
most important ones.
Yes. They made you to take some of the bones and put it in the vial.
I want to ask everyone if you believe that whatever this dagger is, and whoever this man is,
Make a
would
religion
you
check.
a religion check? Freak.
It is an easy one.
12.
4.
12, Dalder?
Yeah.
Spirits can't lie.
Oh,
18.
yeah, he's not the truth.
Yeah, you know that spirits who go to Zynret's version of the afterlife, they are incapable of lying.
Yeah, I mean, he's telling the truth. If he was the head of the church, then yeah.
Are you gonna take them? The ashes?
See, that's what I was gonna ask everyone. Who do you think should be trusted with the ashes?
Salutations, Punch. Sorry.
Well, it seems that it's just gonna be like summoning him to the battle. So realistically, it doesn't matter who has them. It's just gonna be deployed regardless. As for this dagger, I don't want it. He kind of like holds it like it's got germs on it and like hands it to Dalder.
The spirit says, if you would take on the liberty of removing the ashes from this chest and summoning me immediately so I may have the dagger with me. It is a very special one, due to its nature and its connection with the spiritual world. I am able to take it to the spiritual world with me.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
How do we do this?
Okay, a chill guy. Don't give a
If he
fuck.
tries anything, I can punch him. My fists are made of silver.
Well, do you have a catalyst to summon me from?
How do you do that?
Do you have horn or a bell or?
I have another really old knife.
That's not gonna work.
I said that.
You could use either a sort of musical instrument, a staff or a
Huh?
wand.
I have a
Would my-
mirror.
A
That's a
mirror.
signet
That
ring
will
work?
work. A mirror will work.
A what?
A mirror?
Oh, okay.
The one that
Yeah.
gentleman right there just said. Take the ashes,
What do I do?
put it in your pocket, and hold the mirror up. I'll do the rest.
You go, Dalder. Like hands on the mirror.
I didn't answer your
Okay. So,
She's playing D&D.
summoning time.
It's very old and it's cracked.
I choose you, ghost guy, and then I hold
You-
the mirror up.
Yeah, you hold the mirror up, and then you hold the ashes in your other hand, and you see as he kind of pulls himself through the glass of the mirror and pops out onto the ground as the ghost above the chest dissipates. See him brush himself off of imaginary dust and coughs a bit. He says, "Ugh, it's good to actually be able to move." The dagger, and he holds his hand out.
And then I just plop it in his hand.
And he holds it. He says, "Thank you. At any moment of your need, I am able to be there. I will come as your aid. And I will use this dagger to the best of my abilities, not only to fight, but to summon. A summon, summoning a summon. Isn't that funny?
No.
Pretty cool.
18.
Okay.
I think it's funny.
Thank you.
I appreciate
What was your name?
Alder.
Thank you, Daldar Magimir, for entertaining my humor." And then you see him crawl back into the mirror with the dagger in his hand, and he disappears.
Huh.
He knew your last name.
Oh, I offered my signet ring. I'm assuming because I offered to use my signet ring and it has it written on there.
Or maybe he just knew because you gave him your first name. He's a spirit.
Oh, right. No, that can make sense.
He doesn't have.
Which is
Living-
not particularly good because otherworldly creatures tend to have the ability to take control of you through the exchange
What?
of names.
What?
Considered a case of stolen identity.
Oh man.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Well, is the rest of this basement flooded?
Yes it is. You hear Zihao's voice down the hall. He says, "There's a person down here."
One thing after another, and then I'm gonna walk out.
He feels the very tip of a blade like pressing into his back again. He feels my tip. Sorry.
You gave him just the tip.
You hear
Yep.
him say, Heng, he says, "I would appreciate if you would learn to trust me."
Oh, the penis thing.
That takes time.
You see the person at the end of the hall approach. He says, "Are they gone?"
Who the fuck are you?
Were you just waiting there that whole time?
Did
Did you not see any of this?
None of the zombies. You didn't hear anything.
I did hear them. After the plague and everything happened and this district fell, I took refuge in the church, and then those cultists came and I hid in the basement, and then I was chased by demons and zombies, and I hid in this room, and I held my torch up and they just kind of went away.
Whoa. Whoa.
If you could take me back to the castle, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm scared out of my mind right now.
Send me a
Yeah. Cool.
Your
What's your name?
I forgot to give him a name. Hold on.
Quick, pull a Minecraft name up.
Okay,
Get
well, hold on.
fucking
Somebody remind me of the spirit
Gentile
symbol too. I wanted to
Ostland.
write it
My
down.
my name is Daniel Wheatman.
Faggot ass. Ryan!
Daniel
Wait.
Wheatman.
Daniel Wheatman.
Ryan
what's
has
the-
something to say about that name.
The spirit priest name? I didn't write it.
The spirit priest's name was Flavia Shite.
Flavia Shite. It's like Flavia Shite. God damn it, I'm sorry.
Flavia Shite's a good name.
Yeah.
You see, Daniel. He says, "Please, get me to the castle."
What's good? Why is it good?
I can pay you. I don't have much, but I can pay you.
You can come with us. Just stop the whining thing, please. I have a headache.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
You guys weren't responding.
Oh,
We were thinking.
Okay, apologies. Are they gone though?
We killed them, yes.
Yeah.
He breathes a sigh of relief and then throws the torch down into the water and extinguishes immediately.
Why? It's still dark in here.
Well,
I still have...
that one has the will-o-wisp.
For what?
He has a fire around him.
More light never hurt anybody, man.
And then
Yeah, I don't want any more shadows coming after us.
Well,
Whatever.
you prepare to leave?
Yeah, let's head out.
Okay, you all can close.
There's a door left unchecked that I do want to see.
Move over there.
What does the fox say?
He's gonna insist Zihao lead the way to the door.
Okay.
And continue to keep at least 6 foot distance between Zihao and any other party member.
Let me bunch these guys all together so I can.
What is it called? Like scary guard dog privilege or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, scary dog privilege.
Scary dog privilege. Hung's giving everybody red carpet treatment right now because he doesn't trust this fucking guy.
He approaches the door, opens it. He steps inside and says, I don't
Wait,
see,
BRB.
I don't see anything.
Do I see anything?
Yeah, but you see everything. It's just a bunch of bodies, right below one of the holes in the floor that you saw earlier in the fight. In the hole of the church, falls down. This is the room it falls
So they
down into.
threw bodies down here?
Someone did. Of course, the hole in the floor emerged after everything fell apart.
what the cat?
It's a shame.
I remember them dragging bodies into the church. Those that the objects of the storm had massacred.
You brought them here?
The people? No. I came here. About a day ago, when Ositer and Caedes had gotten the jump on me, I didn't have time to draw my sword before I was already bound. He looks down at the ground and kind of watches the water ripple.
He just walks away. You could not pay this guy to give a fuck.
I'm having a moment here. He just says, "I don't care."
Hung was really tempted to just say "damn," but he couldn't even like utter that. He just walked away.
That's all rooms in the church. Do you all head out?
They're getting Thanksgiving food, but
Okay.
I'm assuming yes.
Okay. Then you can close Tailspire because we're done with that.
And we bring Caedes with us, I'm assuming.
You go back upstairs and Caedes is gone.
Completely? I thought he was with us the whole time.
And no, you all went down without him, and he just bolted.
What the fuck? I instructed him to stay. Ah!
Yeah,
Good
no
job.
one mentioned anything about Sadie, so he just ran away.
I'm gonna fucking find that guy. Is there any traces of where he could have been? In like the few minutes it took us to check?
Um,
'Cause I'll hunt him down like a fucking dog.
there's
Oh my god, Ryan.
I've got triple his movement too.
She told me about
you
it.
can make a nature or survival check.
I'll make a survival. Also, by the way, Hung can clear an 100-foot dash in less than 5 seconds.
That
Me
is
too.
terrifying.
Me too.
21.
Yeah, there's a couple of scuffs which you can see.
If I start bolting in that direction, do I see him in the clear?
No, you don't.
Do the pet tracks continue?
They do. You can see the tracks. You see the tracks go through the way that you all came to the church that you were instructed to go through, and go into the district which is currently under control. One of the central ones.
Then I'll follow at a very rapid pace.
You follow, and then you see the clothes the officer was wearing ditched in an alleyway in between buildings.
Ladies?
Yeah, Sadie, sorry. I mixed them up.
Then I'll continue along. Can I see any more?
Per investigation.
Investigation. $17.
Sorry, I was noting something down.
Watch.
You see a broken window that wasn't broken before. The glass carefully removed and set to the side. And it was a window that looked into one of the bedrooms. And you can see the closet has been opened. You would presume any clothes that were previously in there have since been taken and worn. But you've not been in this building, so you do not know what was in there.
Maybe.
Does he look like... Has he left since this point?
Yes, he has. He is completely missing.
Can I deduce that he'd probably be long gone by this point?
Yes, you can.
I'm just gonna punch the wall really hard.
Okay.
I'm fucking angry.
You break your hand and die.
No.
No, you don't.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, the weather.
Uh-uh. 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 No one's there, really. What is just Sage?
So, Sage,
Hello.
what's up with the weather today?
All right.
That's Ryan talking to you, by the way.
I know.
Have you left your house today? No.
Alright.
I changed my profile picture
Yeah, Sage. What's up with that?
Where?
on Instagram.
Oh. We do that.
On stupid gram?
Villain and violent,
So,
infinite and innocent.
Sage.
So
Did you see what I changed your name to on Instagram?
Something about Hawk too.
It's actually Talk to Her, not Hawk to Her.
Yeah, well, it's related.
I'm sorry. Do I sense hate in your heart?
No.
I sense hate in your heart right now.
No hatred here.
I feel it.
Nope.
I don't know. I'm feeling hate in my heart. Do you feel it?
Hate in your heart?
No, in your heart.
I love my wife for real.
Blake?
Blake and his 13-year-old wife? What?
Blake and his
child bride?
Hello?
Blake and his child bride.
Blake and his...
I sent you a screenshot of his notes. I love my wife for real.
Yes.
That's a...
Haley.
That's a stupid name.
Is that the same one that he's had? Look, you can see the... You can see his face. You can see his... Is that his face? I don't think it's his face. You can see the
What does he go to?
Southwestern Middle School.
He knows... Do you think he knows Kai?
Kai, our cousin?
No, Kai...
Kai, Asher's brother,
Yeah.
Kai? Ooh, imagine. It's Kai's last name. Let me ask him.
Osorio. Hey, Sage.
Why can't I text him?
I low-key got a fart.
Do it and I'll fucking kill
I
you.
don't... Why do I need to know that?
Because you're gonna be Ryan's sister-in-law. What are you talking about? You need to know everything.
Yeah. Look, you got a fart.
Loki got a fart right now.
Look, Loki about to rip some ass.
Don't do it, please.
On some real game.
Do you know a...
The Muffin Man?
Oh, I mean, do you know a...
Does he know a Blake?
Kai?
Yeah.
K-A-I.
It's like the trans name.
I don't know.
O. O-S... No, O-R... No, O-S-R... O-S-O-R-I-O.
Fart again and I'll fucking kill you, you big ass. Yes?
No.
Oh.
No. No.
Just asking. No.
No. You ask him what his opinion is. How do you feel about him? Oh no.
Can I assume that the rest of the party came with me?
Yes, we're gonna say that they did.
Don't tell yet. Don't say yet. Tell him I said I hate him.
La 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 la.
Is Angle back?
I'm back.
Hi, Angle.
Hi.
Why did you leave me unseen? That could have been the last photo you will ever see of me.
Because you told me to pay attention.
What?
Oh. Okay,
Did
but
you
that's in the past.
Wow, okay. Apparently Blake knows Asher's brother. And says he's pretty annoying.
Retarded. Pretty retarded. Do you guys think I'm retarded?
No.
Thank you. Thank you for saying no, Vincent. Vincent said no.
No, not at all.
Sage,
Hello?
what's your opinion? Do you think I'm retarded?
Guys, why don't any of you have a nickname for me on your phone except...
Yeah, what's up with that?
Guys, we're
do you
recording
mean a
and I
nickname?
can't edit this out.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot you're recording. Ooh.
So anyway,
Just gonna mute.
We kind of just gotta wait.
yeah.
Heng is very angry. He's always very angry.
When is he ever not angry?
Well, he's more angry now because the two people he wanted to kill, he didn't get to kill.
He's fuming.
One of them got away, and the other guy he's forced to work with.
Let's just knock all my dice over.
I can't think of anything to do in the meantime. Ugh.
Yeah. Need to be entertaining for our YouTube fans thanks. There we go.
Hung isn't a talker. I mean, he's forced to be a talker, but he isn't really.
In the meantime, we'll fill in the other two, but Zihao says that he's going to bring the one guy into the castle, the guy that you found in the basement, and he's going to quote unquote get out of your hair. Basically, he basically says he's gonna go away now.
Forever?
Not forever, but he's gonna.
Is he implying forever?
No, he's basically saying I'm gonna go do this. Come to the castle.
We're trying to come back. Hold
Oh,
out
never
for a
mind,
little
they're back.
longer.
Oh.
We're not back. We're almost back.
Adulta has a heart attack and dies. But Zihao says he's gonna bring the guy he found in the basement to the castle, and then he's gonna inform the king on what's happening. And he recommends that you all go there.
Yeah. He'll let him.
No, I think this is my longest campaign that I've run consistently.
Yippee!
I'm happy it's this one, 'cause I like this one a lot.
I've been sent upstairs on my own.
Where's Joelle?
Fighting for her life downstairs.
Alright, what is going on? Check Instagram, I sent you something funny.
Okay. Did anything happen while, like, I was gone, by the way? I can explain it to her.
Yeah, so...
Okay, go ahead.
No, you go.
Nope.
Okay, so, you left the church, found out that, Caedes bolted while you guys were in the basement.
Oh, shit.
Heng basically led you guys following his trail, and what you found that he abandoned his clothes somewhere in an alleyway, broke into a house, stole all the clothes that were inside that house to basically change, and is now completely gone.
Shit.
And also, Hung punched a hole in someone's wall because he was really
The
pissed
walls
off that
are made of stone. You did not punch a hole in
Fuck.
that wall.
Can I roll to punch a hole in the wall?
No.
Sure, it's gonna take a nat 20 though.
Can I roll to stop Hung from punching a random ass wall for no
are
fucking reason?
coated in metal.
You still cannot punch through stone.
Can I punch a dent in the wall?
No.
Can I roll to stop Hung from punching a fucking dent in the wall for no goddamn reason?
Hung cannot do it. Hung can punch the wall, it's not gonna do anything.
Okay. Punches the wall really hard and then just goes.
Here. You wanna feel strong? I make a really weak stone pillar.
I don't want to feel strong. I want our enemies to stop getting away. Out of the 3 people in that church, 2 of them direct opposition to us, 1 of them escaped, and the other one just walked away.
Oh yeah.
One of them is
Zihao has taken the guy that you found in the basement to the castle.
And we let him walk. We let him walk after what he did, and we let our guard down for 2 seconds, and the other one fucking ran. I'm a little upset. I'm pretty upset.
Well, how far do you think they could have gotten? How long has it been?
Caedes is gone, for sure. I'm assuming he's going to stay in the town for a night and then skip in the morning, and hopefully the next time we see him, he'll be on the other side of my blade. As for Zihao, he's going to be waiting in the castle for us, I presume.
Okay, well, we know where one is, and we know one's gonna stay in the town for at least the next night. We could still look.
How do you think the townsfolk are going to react to us cutting down a man in civilian's clothing? Regardless of
That's
what our
true.
story is. That's why I wanted to take care of him then and there, because now we didn't get the information that we wanted, and he roams free.
Shit.
And now I have to watch the man who ruined my life also roam free and preach justice. I don't want to be angry. But I have no choice but to be. It is my action that gets things done. I'm sorry for having another outburst.
Nah, you're good. We still know where. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. I'm forgetting everyone's names today. What's the jester's name? Anyways, we know where one is. Let's just go to him. If you really want to catch him that bad, then let's go.
He's got the king's protection right now, I presume, considering he was one of the warriors sent out. My idea is we have no choice but to help him. Take down the specter and then go from there.
Shouldn't we have some favor with the king, anyways, since we did save him.
We'll see when we get there. However,
guess so.
please know that no matter what happens at the end of this, if he doesn't get out of my sight, the moment the specter is taken care of, he will be unrecognizable when I'm done with him. And you will not stop me.
Let's just go.
So you all go to the castle. Okay.
The castle.
As you march up the hill, walking past people who look at you with awe and wonder, you reach the gate of the castle, and one of the guards there, he's standing on the base floor, eye level with you all. And he says, "I don't recognize you all. Who are you?"
Shit, I forgot. I didn't. Wait, guys. And what the fuck do we say? We know Wolf Guy. This is gonna go so bad.
We rescued Zihao from the abandoned church a ways away.
He nods and he says, well, and he told us what happened. But yeah, the king's expecting you in the throne room. Well, not the throne room anymore. The war room. Top floor. And he points at the castle and he says, "You see that bit sticking out? That's the war room." And then as you look up, you see what looks like this wide and long room kind of extending over the edge of the wall with a support attaching from the middle of the wall to the bottom of that room. And then the gates open, you are led inside.
Hell yeah.
Guess we'll head to the war room.
As you walk through the castle, you see a lot of soldiers training, practicing, fighting with themselves or with practice dummies. There's a couple of civilians here and there who are taking refuge within the castle walls. Though primarily you see servants running about room to room with either supplies or messages or people. And as you get inside, it becomes a lot more quiet. You walk across the plush carpet and the dark stone. You climb staircases and navigate through rooms when you come across a very large set of doors at the entrance.
Do we see Zihao?
You open the doors, and
I don't see what.
Yes.
at the end of the room, you see what is very clearly the king. He has a crown on his head and a like a cape upon his back, a lush purple with white fur across the edges. You see Zihao speaking. He says, "I can't fight. Not with this sword, not anymore. It's not mine. I told you already. I need to return it to its owner. Or who should own it. I've done so much for you already. The least you can do is levy an army to march into Swindon." And then you see the king turn around and throw some things off the table, and he says, "I cannot. You know I can't. Can't march an army into a Veridal. What would the king think? What will his prince think? No matter what my story is, they'll see it as a declaration of war. That town of yours, Swindon, it's in their territory." And Zihao says, "Listen, I know it's a tall ask, but I'm sure you can work something out. Tell them that the cult of the dragon is within that town. They will believe you. And the king yells again. He says, "They will not. There's nothing I can say. They think that cult is dead. The prince finances these massive cathedrals for Zeinrut. They are positive that cult is dead. Even I was, before you showed up. I contemplated executing you on the spot, and yet I didn't, because you claimed you had value, and now that you've shown to be nothing but a nuisance. You keep asking me this impossible request. You know I cannot fulfill it. If you are giving up, then lay down your sword. I will find its owner." And Zihao sets it down and he says, or he holds the sword in its scabbard up. He says, "You do not know whose owner it is. Only I do." And the king says, "Then go find the owner." Zihao replies, "She is dead now. She has been for a long time. I need to find her brother. I know where he is already. I need to return the sword there. I need to see him strike down." King interrupts him. "Don't give me your speech. Not again. I've heard it 100 times. Leave. Just go." And the king turns and he holds his hands behind his back and he's outside the window. You see Zihao turn around and his eyes open with surprise as he sees you all.
Are we interrupting?
Zihao approaches and he says, "No." The conversation's over anyway.
What's this about storming someplace in New Veridol?
You wanna know.
Try me.
Are you aware of the Cult of the Dragon?
Vaguely.
You're aware of their supposed extinction?
As is anyone.
Well, they're not dead. Not all of them. They still operate in this town called Swindon. It's in Veritable territory. I did all this so that way the king could... I could convince him to levy an army so we could go there, we could swarm and we could kill the leader. However, he is refusing to listen to reason. And he looks over at Heng. You see him take the sword off of the scabbard, off of his belt, and he hands it over to you.
What do you expect me to do with this?
This was Ihon's.
You're lying.
I am not. Her name is engraved on the scabbard. It's supposed to be a gift to her when she completed her job, but she never did.
He kind of grits his teeth and then holds the sword in his hand. Kind of one hand on each end of the scabbard, and he says,
You look at the scabbard and you see her name is written on there.
she was to complete training, however, she was chosen as a sacrifice for her devotion.
She was not.
Make that make sense.
She was not chosen as a sacrifice. She rebelled one too many times. Refused order. Spoke out. So they came up with a story. And that she was devoted enough to give her life so that way the cult, the religion, could have more power. The community could have more power and garner favor from the dragons.
She didn't even get that far. You just watched, didn't you?
There's nothing I could do. You know how powerful Yurtle is. You know how powerful Father is. If I spoke out, everyone would have done it. Myself. The other wolves, who at the time I considered brothers. You.
Punishment is dealt to that who deserves it. That's what I was told as my fingers were dipped in that boiling hot hot. I was told again and again, punishment is dealt to those who deserve. You're a coward. The only one who would have been punished is you. That is how punishment is dealt. That is where my scars originated. You are a coward. Had I been in your place, I would have died 100 times to save her.
He has a dark look on his face. He says, "Truly believe in their teachings? You still hold on to what they told you, even after all this time?"
I don't hold on to a damn thing they said. All I know is the mantras they beat into my head and sliced into my back again and again and again for a mistake that they told me was mine to pay for.
And you still believe in it?
Fuck no.
Then why recite
Not
it?
for a moment. Because if you believe in the back of your head that everyone would have died had you spoken up and done something the same way I had, the same way she had, you are sorely mistaken. The only one who would have been punished is you.
You do not know the extent of our relationship. You do not know the extent of the time that I shared with Father. What was said, what was done behind closed doors.
Isn't that the person?
But I know that he's twisted and corrupted your heart beyond any imagine.
If you want to strike me down here, so be it.
What good would keeping you alive bring?
I may be one of the only people who still know of Swindon's existence and still actively fights it. Everyone else, like the king over there, you see him look over his shoulder and speak loudly so he can hear, refuses to either do something or they don't even know it's there.
And what's stopping me from going back myself, considering I know just as well as you do?
They'll kill
The only thing you have above
alone.
me is age.
I do not have just age above you. I trained longer. I suffered, just as you had.
You know nothing of my suffering. You know nothing of Aihan's suffering.
I was there for it.
You didn't feel it! When they struck down on her again and again, she looked at me. What was left of her mangled face is burned into my mind. I cannot sleep at night without seeing the visage of meat and carnage. You know nothing of the nights I've stayed awake, wishing I could take it all back. You know nothing. I may agree to work with you to rid this cult from this world, but from that point forward, I will strike you down and leave you with less recognizable parts than she had. And I will do it for her.
You sigh. Whoa.
What?
You lose yourself. You intend to go to Swindon alone? You know nothing of any form of their hierarchy, any form of the power that they hold. Power that Father. And yet you swear up and down that you go there and kill him. You'll kill me. I want to believe you. I want to trust in you, that you are capable. I know you will die. even should you hate me, I will still take on the role I should have. Brother. And he walks out of the room.
What?
There
What
are
the
tears,
fuck?
like, streaming down his face, but he's too angry to admit it.
Hey man, are you okay?
I don't know what answer would suffice anymore.
You're allowed to say no.
But regardless, we must carry on, no?
Just sit down for a while.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'm talking to myself here, but there's the cult of the dragon still operating in Veridol.
Yes.
This kingdom over here can't storm it because that'd just be invading a whole other country, which is a declaration of war, or very easily viewed as that. Understandable. But we have connections to Veridol.
Exactly.
So
We quite frankly saved Viral's life. That's what he doesn't understand.
yeah.
Could I quick ask what the argument was just about?
Are you asking Heng?
No, you.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Zihao is Heng's older brother, older by, I want to say like 20 years?
13 years.
Damn.
13 years.
Okay.
Old as fuck.
It's basically been revealed now that Heng, from a very young age, was born into the cult of the dragon, and basically tortured up until the age of like 8, where
Okay.
he watched his older sister and mentor get brutalized, like as an example for the rest of the cult of what not to do, which is rebel. And since that moment forward, he ran away, met up with the group he talked about, and then Zihao hunted him down and burned everybody but him at the stake. And now Zihao is coming back and saying he didn't want to do it. He was forced to, and that he wants to take down the cult, but Heng does not trust him because he knows how punishment is dealt in that cult.
Okay.
And he just handed Heng, apparently, what was his sister's sword, which he knew nothing about. And he just kind of crashed out because Zihao was being all, he's being a little bitch, basically.
My God.
And
Okay.
Heng was like, dude, you should just lock in and be awesome. And then he called him weak.
Oh.
And then he
Okay.
said, or then Zihao was like, oh, I'm your brother, I will continue to be. And then, like, left.
Okay. So basically, right now, Heng is coming down from the argument, and
Zihao walked away.
but I mean, like, plot-wise, lore-wise, are we aiming towards? What are we aiming towards right now?
Well, okay. There's still the Spectre.
There's a Spectre.
And
Zihao
now
wants to
there's this
take down the
cult.
cult. Heng was already aiming to take down the cult on his own, but Zihao is also, he's saying, we can do this together.
There's
And claiming that
Okay.
he knows more than us.
Sage.
Mhm.
So yeah, so there's the cult that's worshiping the Spectre, and then the cult of the dragon, which are two different cults that
Yes,
are
they are completely
operating
different.
simultaneously.
Yes.
Fuck.
Two
Okay,
cults.
so
And then also Caspian is still out
And
there.
also Caspian.
Yeah, but Caspian is vaguely connected to the Spectre one.
yeah, Okay, I'm ready to go back in character.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
We jump back in character. You see the king. He taps his foot as he looks out the window. He turns around and he approaches you all. He looks mad. But as you get a good look at his face, he's very much older. His face is covered in scars and kind of patchy facial hair. As he approaches.
Wait, which king is this?
This is the King of Kyrster.
Cursor, not
Okay.
Uberidol.
The one that united all of the basically warring orc tribes and turned Kyrster into a real country. He approaches.
Okay.
And he's basically marching at you guys. His fists are balled. And he approaches. He says, "Who all are you? What are you doing in here?" And he points at Heng. He says, "You. What is your connection with that?" And he like throws his arms up in the air and says, "But you know."
What was that last part?
What did you know?
He basically pointed at Heng, said, "What's your connection with?" And it threw his arms up in the air in frustration. Said, "You know what I'm talking about. Like you know who I'm talking about. What's your connection?
Oh.
Who are you all? What are you doing in
Well,
my castle?"
We're kind of the people who took that church back for you, and also saved the sorry excuse of whatever who just left. So.
And he squints and he says, "Church?
Yeah, the church.
You cleared that entire district?"
It is clear the man responsible for its overtaking is dead.
Although one of his lackeys did get out.
He rubs his like the bridge of his nose and he says, "I apologize for my outburst. I did not know I was in the presence of heroes."
We did act without your permission, so
And we do
Nope.
not deem ourselves heroes.
You have
No
done
harm, no
more
foul.
than my entire army has managed to do in a month. For that I thank you. But, again, who are you?
shit, guys. Do we need a name?
We are just a group of wanderers united.
We're trying to kill the specter.
Yeah. That's what our aim is right now.
The one of plague?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then our interests align. Do you have any
Wonderful.
information on it that I do not?
Oh,
There's a crystal.
there is a crystal. Yes. Do you know about the crystal?
No, inform me.
More or less, there is a crystal that we can use to capture the specter and trap it.
Why not just kill it?
I do not believe
Can't
that.
kill the idea of death and plague.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
killing a whole concept.
He nods his head and he says, "I'm mistaken
But
of what
we
I was
can
facing."
we can seal it away.
Just as it once was sealed away.
I see. Do you have this crystal with you?
Yes.
We are aiming to. Yes, we are aiming to capture it, but we don't know where the specter is currently.
May I see the crystal?
Who had it last? Was it Hung?
I think it was me again.
Okay.
I'll take it out and I'll show it to him, but I'm very keen on keeping it in my hand.
He leans forward to get a
We-
better look at it and he says, "That is tiny. Are you sure?"
It is a shard of the crystal that had been embedded in Faral, the prince of Uveridol,
Veritable, yes.
heart.
All
The
the way
rest
from
of
the
the
crag.
crystal, all the way from the crag, the rest of the crystal lies in the crag with multiple others, which is where the original specter was sealed. To believe that if we chip away at its conceptual being enough, so to speak, that we'll be able to trap whatever's left in this crystal and return it to its original place, which then, I assume, we could leverage the King of Uveridol to deploy soldiers to guard that area of the crag so that no further incidents happen.
He nods his head and he rubs his chin. I can station soldiers in the crag. No need for this.
Is that not outside of your territory?
No, it is within my territory, just south of the mountains.
Mm.
You would reference the map.
The map.
Heng doesn't care about the map right now. He's angry. He's tweaking. He's trying not to go nonverbal.
Hung, you can go nonverbal if you want.
You want your boyfriend to shut up?
No, I want him
want
to
your
be
boyfriend to shut
okay.
up.
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend to be
Hello?
okay. Give him a kiss. He'll be fine.
The king says, so, what would you need from me? I'm assuming you are all capable of facing this threat on your own.
You will need
We
200
should be.
soldiers take care of the rest of the cultists while we take care of the creature head on.
As possible.
The cult
What
that
of
worships this
the
thing
objects
is
of the swarm?
powerful.
What of the objects of the swarm? Do you have a method to remove those?
What are those?
The swarm, those infected by the plague, they metamorphosize and
Hmm?
turn into beasts. Have you not faced one before?
We have.
Yeah.
Multiple, we just didn't know they had a name.
Well, we named them.
That's the other thing. We were also looking for a cure.
One of you.
I think we came to the consensus that life magic could undo this plague, but
Not past metamorphosis.
exactly.
Is
They're
one of
already
you
too far
infected?
gone. No.
No,
Then what do you
we did cure someone, but that was through a very, very lengthy
Earth
ritual.
magic
so-
ritual?
Yep.
We've done a couple
And
of
even
those.
then, we were unsure if it would even work.
Yes.
Dalder, I believe he's trying to say that once they've metamorphosized, there is nothing left of that original person, and there's no good in trying to save them.
Well, yeah.
But there are many who haven't fully metamorphosized, who could use a quicker cure.
I don't know if
Well-
sealing the plague will undo their illness or if we'll need some other thing.
Uh-huh.
Say we get
So,
something that will allow us to use the life magic and cure these people. Do you all happen to know of anything? Anywhere?
Spirit.
what do you mean the spirit?
The mirror, the spirit, the dude. Out of character, what did that spirit that we trapped in the mirror, Flavia Shite?
His name is Flavia Shite.
What the freak is? Anyways, what did he say that we could use him for?
He mostly just said, summon me in combat and I'll summon a monster to help you guys fight.
Okay.
He is a
There was
priest,
also-
though.
He's a priest design rep.
Okay. In character.
So, you all wouldn't happen to have any sort of clue on this life magic?
Fortunately not.
It seems to be nothing that we can do. We've never even heard of life magic until now.
That
Um,
soldier, Zihao, how did he come to work for you?
He shakes his head and he looks away. It's a long story. He showed up at the castle one day, about 2 years ago. He said he could work for me a talented soldier and he's fought people before. In exchange of giving him lodging, and he asked for a job, basically. Then, for a couple of months, he started asking me for information if he could levy soldiers to march into Averidol.
I think it's foolish of him to not go to Yvaridol himself and ask that king.
Maybe he already tried, I don't know. So as for help finding people, someone named Heng.
Wait. Thank you! And then he just turns and starts walking away.
Where are you going? Conversation is not finished.
He just slowly turns around.
You all... Okay, let me
Oh,
reiterate. Yes?
sorry, I was just thinking about our magic problem. We could venture into Minara and see if we can find anything there.
The city of spellcasters, they'd probably have something.
Yeah, I mean...
But you all have the shard. Why don't you go into the swamp, gather some soldiers, go into the swamp, march in, and just wipe the cult out and steal the thing away. I'm sure if the specter is anywhere, it'd be in the swamp where the cult is operating. And
yeah, that's true.
I'd want my forest back.
Okay.
But this life magic, if it could act as a cure, then I would like to figure out something like that before we seal it away, should there be any adverse effects, a heightened metamorphosization process, or anything ill that might come from a drastic change such as that.
Yeah.
What would you like us to do?
I think we're at an impasse. We could, like he said, go straight into the swamp and just seal off the specter right now. Hopefully,
journey-
we have the forces in order to do so, but we don't know what's going to happen after we seal it.
Go to Minara. Seek any information on life magic. I, in the meantime, will train my current soldiers and recruit new ones, so that we may have the forces to march into the swamp.
Will you be able to hold them at bay while we're gone?
If the situation does not change, then yes. We have several advantageous positions, along with the church being taken back. Things will turn brightly into our side. The only issue is getting south of the mountain. We do have a city on the coast, by the Devar Sea, but I do not know its state right now, if it is still around. We haven't heard word from them in a while. There's also one on the other side, the Anisanic Ocean.
Oh god, more oceans.
You could.
Zynret, please. Zynret, please.
You could go to that side of the country. Maybe it's in better condition. We received a raid report not too long ago from them, so I am under the assumption that they're still operating.
Could somebody write that down, please?
Okay. If looking at the map, we're closer to the Devar Sea than the Onisanic Ocean. And it would probably be a faster route anyways. but we don't know the state of the town on the port anyways. So we could check in on it while we're there, but if it happens to be in ruin, we'd have to go all the way back and lose like a crap ton of time.
Do you know any faster means of transportation that we could take?
You know anything of cosmic magic, you could just teleport.
If only we had him here.
Who? You know someone?
I knew.
Oh yeah, no.
We'll figure it out.
Well, it is getting late anyway, if you all would like. I have several rooms that are vacant right now. You all are welcome to stay in them if you like.
Oh my gosh, please.
1, 2, 3. 4. Yeah. We have 5 vacant rooms, so there's even an extra. And I'm sure you'll find the quality of our furniture much better, considering. And he kind of gestures to the castle. I'm a king.
Thank you, my liege.
Oh, thank you.
In any sort, I thank you all. If you would need anything, you are welcome to ask. Unless you're asking me to bring soldiers into a Veridal, then I might have to kick you out.
That's fair.
We won't be doing that.
I thank you. Now go rest. We will speak more of this matter in the morning. Should any updates come, I will inform you.
So as we're leaving and heading to our rooms, I kind of like motion everyone to gather in one room just so we could talk for a little bit. If that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I would make 3 and then forgot. Oh, damn. Anyways,
What does it say? I can't see.
they were muted.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to plan out what our next course of action was before, well, doing anything. We're going to Minara. So I guess we're focusing on the Spectre first.
That would be in our best interest, considering that that was the first.
And we
Like,
are partially responsible for it.
Yeah.
So, but Heng, I see how torn apart you are over this cult of the dragon, and I know that you want to, well, go in there and murder everyone.
But why don't we focus on the first task that we were given, and we gather ourselves, and maybe we'll get stronger, we'll learn more along the way, because it seems like the cult of the dragons won't be an easy task to overcome.
My vengeance can wait, as it already has. It's fine.
Oh, and there's another thing. How did you guys want to split that gold?
Yeah, you're just holding on to it. We'll just spend it how we need it. We'll just call it the, well, in my own opinion, how about we just spend whatever we need to, and if there's leftovers, we'll just split it 4 ways that way.
Okay. Second thing.
Well, I didn't.
Oh.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean.
Okay.
Second thing. How are we planning on getting to Minara. There's the Devar Sea or the Oceanic Ocean or Oceanic Ocean. I can't speak.
I'm assuming that we were gonna go through the sea.
That would be my bet
'Cause
as well.
Weren't we gonna go like this?
Are you going to feel comfortable treading water once more?
I'm going to tread water either way. I'd rather do it through the most direct route, which would be the Devar Sea.
May I see the map?
Yeah, and then I just toss it over to him.
He starts pondering the routes that we can take that would experience the least amount of water.
Since we are currently in Kirister above, north of the mountains, which is north of the crag, we could take a ship through the Devar Sea down to Minara.
Would it not be simpler to go directly through? But the mountains.
The mountains, the crag.
The crag.
To go directly through the mountains is impossible. They're too steep and they are too numerous.
The Devar Sea would be. It
Ideal?
seems a shorter distance if we can.
But that's the other thing. If there's no town and no port and no, well, sea vessels that we can use, then we'll have wasted a bunch of time.
What's the issue with? Why won't there be any?
Because the king said he hasn't heard from that town in a while,
Okay.
so
In
we don't know.
comparison, had you heard of anything near the Oceanic Ocean?
Yeah, he said that there was a trading.
Well, might
Right.
I say, I'm going to assume out of character that as Shanti was in the military for a while, on ships for a long time, and she was a navigator, she would have picked up a lot of tricks as to, like, sailing.
Yeah, Shanti would know the basics.
The basics, okay. Alright. They could, at the very least, go to. Okay, sorry. Back in character. Well, considering that I do have some experience with sailing, and also considering that there are ships there, whether there are people that we can hire to sail with, we could at least make it past, I'm assuming, the crag, the mountains, the crag, and those other mountains, and we can make the rest of the trip, on foot.
What, you like just sail just around the mountains and then?
Yes.
If a port is nowhere to be heard from, then that would be the most logical next step.
Yeah.
That's true. What would we do about our carriage and our horses?
We could find a ship large enough to carry the horses and the carriage, but small enough to where the 4 of us or the 5 of us, whatever it is,
We
the 4 of
haven't
us.
had a carriage since.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
I
we did get
forgot.
another
I
one.
sold it.
Did we get another one?
No, we didn't. We sold it.
Okay. So it's just the horses, right?
Yeah, just the horses.
Okay, then yeah, we'll get a vessel, whether it is a ship or a little boat, to carry the 6 of us down past the mountains, a little north of Minara.
The 6 of us. Who are the other 2?
The horses.
Ah.
You're dearly loved. You're dearly beloved.
Yes, I just assumed that you had been factoring in Salius.
Oh, he wants to get a job, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Celius
awesome.
is staying in Kirister.
Was Celius just like an NPC we kind of interacted with.
He's a special guest.
Special guest
I think he just
featuring.
isn't playing anymore, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Alright.
I'll
Alright.
figure something out. That if Thomas does return to play, then I'll bring Celius
You can just
back.
bring him back.
But if he doesn't, then I'm just gonna make him like an NPC that sends you like money. I think he'll become like a hotel owner. You'll get free lodging in every city.
Yeah.
So.
And what do we do if Minara doesn't have this life magic?
We tough it out and we go back to the crag and we try to see if we can find it there. I'm assuming.
I mean, they have the most powerful spellcasters ever or anywhere, right? So, and
there's a lot of probability resting on our shoulders right now. Excuse me for being a downer.
Well, that is true, but what else do we have to rely on?
It really is our only lead, so.
Yep. Then Minara it shall be.
Yep. We'll head east and then south.
Yes.
Cool. We all good?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now get the hell out of my room.
Who said this was your room?
Hello? Fine. And then Dalder just like saunters out of the room.
Hung will get up and leave the room as well.
Alright, Umi's are gonna... Oh, uh-huh.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Umizara can have that room and I just walk out as well.
Dog bark.
About the time that he like exits the room, he finally starts to like succumb to his wounds. As he just kind of like stumbles into one of the other rooms. Doesn't even can't even bother to shut the door behind him.
What the
no.
No. Get back here, and then I walk into his room.
Uh-oh. I
just
sneak up. I sneak up behind them and I kind of just close the door and just walk away and go to my room.
Buddy, rest. Look at you. I'm sorry, but like you're gonna.
Like he's been stabbed and like almost died twice, so he's like very bloodied and just hasn't done anything about it. Like he's bandaged a little bit, but he was more focused on bandaging Dalder.
I'm staying here and treating you whether you like it or not, because yeah, sure, I care about you. You're a friend, but also you're gonna be dead fucking weight if you can't even walk straight. So suck it up.
Unhand me, I'm fine.
If you can push me out of the room, then sure.
Also, calling me dead weight is quite rude considering the amount of people I've killed today.
Okay, is it wrong if you can't walk?
He's trying to push you out, but he can't do it. I can walk just fine, I assure you. I just need to close my eyes for a few moments.
Go to sleep. I'll treat you then.
Treat me while I'm asleep?
Yeah.
Is that something friends do, Elder?
It's something lovers do.
Get out of the room, Umizara.
Umizara's standing at the corner.
Umizara's like through the wall.
Don't care.
Just don't use any of that damn magic, please.
Okay.
It's
That's a
already
half
bad
promise.
enough you're seeing me in a moment of weakness, and it's double bad if you're using your damn water magic to fix it.
I'll yell through the other wall. Hey, you could help bandage him up, and then you could use your magic to like speed up the cleaning process for everything.
How thin are these walls, guys?
No, they are not thin at all. You cannot
They're just
hear
loud.
anything.
You don't know that. You're
You-
not there.
They're like foot thick stones in like making up these walls.
I'm using my earth magic to vibrate through the walls to let them know.
That's not how
I'm
that
using
works.
my earth magic.
No, the one thing I'm gonna veto. No. Listen,
Okay,
I'll let you
well-
use magic however you want, but not like that. That's stupid.
Since we're taking a long rest anyways, is it fair to say that I would do a decent job of patching up
Yes.
Hung? Yes. Okay.
As I'm assuming, as you're like bandaging him, he's gonna just kind of go. If understanding where I come from and knowing why I was hesitant to share who I was with you makes you trust me any less or want to part ways with me, I understand.
Buddy, I'm literally patching you up after you've been stabbed and bled everywhere from the church until this castle. Shut the fuck up and let me treat you.
I.
We are
It just-
friends. Deal with it.
I'm not trying to push you away. I just know what it's like to understand that someone close to you wasn't clear with their intentions. And I've done a lot of harm emotionally to all of you, and I just. Usually I don't feel anything but anger, but right now I feel remorse.
One, I don't think you've ever done emotional harm to like anyone in the party. Two, it's not like I shared my intentions with Caspian the moment I met you either. And three, shut the fuck up.
Sure are telling me to shut the fuck up a lot.
It's not in that way.
So you hate me?
I just don't like when you are being a Debbie Downer on yourself and
That phrase does not exist.
a Dalder Downer on yourself.
A dollar
I'm
down.
coining that.
Did you just make that up?
Maybe.
It's pretty good.
Alright, bro. Alright. Anyways. Yeah. The weather, right?
So, do
Can
you all
you-
go to sleep?
Can you stay in this room with me tonight? I don't
They're gonna
really
get
trust
freaky.
One bed, one
Zihao being free in this town right now, and you mean a lot to me.
Okay.
Great.
Dalder's
We
just
can long
gonna-
rest now.
Yeah, he's just gonna grab a chair and like stare at the door.
Okay. We're gonna say Hong falls asleep first, because he is exhausted and wounded.
Yeah, he really doesn't want to, but after a while he succumbs and falls asleep.
Hong,
Dalder
you,
also falls asleep because he's just staring at a door for hours on it.
Hong, you find yourself in that same dreamscape when you first
Fucking
spoke to
Christ.
Ihan.
Damn it!
In the room.
Leave me alone.
And you find yourself in that thin water. And you see Ihan holding the sword that Zihao gave you. Her mouth is open as she looks at it. She says, I haven't seen this in forever.
How much did I not know?
Some things you were too young for me to tell you. I wanted to let you be a kid for as long as I could.
There wasn't any childhood to have there. And you know there wasn't.
Is it so wrong that I'd like to pretend?
I'm pretending to.
She lets the sword fall and it just kind of disappears in the dream. Every night that I spent in this realm, I missed you, Heng. I'm sorry it had to be like that. I'm sorry you had to see him.
Do you think I'm wrong?
No. I don't blame you for your reactions or how you feel. His cause is noble, but he's a fool. And she shakes her head, says, apologies.
I want you to know that everything I did it for you, and I will continue to do so.
Thank you, but I would like for you to learn how to live for yourself.
What is there to live for? Look at them. Everything that I've been fighting for is in the past, and I don't know what to fight for now. I'm a fraction of who I was, replaced by lesions and scars and anger.
And when it's all come to pass, when your fight is finally over, what will you do?
For a second, he looks like he doesn't have an answer. But she can tell that what used to be the answer of, like, I will never stop fighting has become the answer of, I want to move on. I want to be happy. I want, like, and the only thing in his mind right now is the party.
There's a big score
And
you
them
made
being happy
today.
too.
There's a lot of gold. Maybe once all this is over, you can buy a house and start your own family away from all of this. You can teach them that they don't have to fight. You can teach them to be kind.
Do I deserve that after everything I've done?
There's no reason why you wouldn't. Anyone, especially you,
Maybe.
deserves a second chance. A chance to be happy.
Maybe.
Good night. See you in the morning. And then the rest of your sleep passes dreamlessly. Dalder, you
Oh
dream.
no.
Dalder, you find yourself in your childhood room. You are small. You forgot what it means to be this small. What it was like when you were a kid. There's a little bit of a commotion outside.
Well, am I gonna go look out? And
You
see
tell
what
me.
It was, or...
You're in control.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Alright, you step outside and you see in the courtyard there is Caspian, your mother, and the woman who's taking care of you. They seem in an argument. Caspian is standing next to your mother, and the woman who took on the motherly role is standing opposing of them. You can't quite make out what they're saying.
Can I sneak any closer?
You kind of stealth your way closer, sneaking through the flowers and the tall grass. And you overhear your mother, or your mother and Caspian, say, "He's become useless. He refuses to follow his training. He cannot even attune to water. That's the whole insignia of this house. and yet you still take care of him. You're just some servant girl. You know nothing. And she replies, he needs a mother. That's what he needs. His father is over in Caedes. They're doing who knows what, probably dead by now. And you, and she points at your biological mother, you refuse to do anything. You just stand around. You sit up there in the tower with your sisters, and you do nothing. And you see Caspian strike her across the face with the back of his hand, and he points. You do not speak to my daughter that way. You may think that what you're doing is noble, that you are taking care of a little kid, but he is not a child. He's supposed to be a child. Off in the distance and kind of huffs and puffs. He is an instrument of war. That is what he's supposed to be. That is what he will always be. As soon as he attunes to water, I already made the deal. The contracts are in motion. He's gonna come up. The ritual's gonna be performed. And it's gonna sit inside of him until the day comes when we wipe out all of Flameholt. And you see the woman who has taken on the motherly role. She holds her face, tears streaming down her cheeks and dripping onto the stone floor, or the stone pathway. He's but a boy. He is alive, and you treat him like another one of your machines. Saw her do anything?
Am I aware that this is a dream, or is this just like I'm a child again?
You are a child again.
Dalder's like kind of too scared to move because he sees that they're all like shouting and everything. But he is trying to make out like what it is his mother is doing, and also the servant.
Cassian, we're gonna kill all of Flamehold, and then everything's gonna be better. And Dalder is the only way that that's gonna work. No way that those... It's called psychological warfare. They're not gonna kill a kid. And you see the servant girl. You have already killed one. You've ripped his life away from him. You are turning him into a weapon. He is supposed to be a boy. He is a child. You can't do this. It is immoral. Caspian shouts, what do you know of morals? You know nothing. You're lucky to even be here. I gave you this job because I felt bad. You were a poor beggar girl on the streets. I took you in out of the kindness of my heart. You do not commit this insubordination anymore. If I see you next to him anymore, I swear upon Zeinrat, I will kill you. Myself. The servant, she shakes her hands, are quivering, and you can hardly hear out of the tears that she chokes out. You do this, but you give his brother such a good life. You do this, but you treat his twin like one of your own? Where's the justice in that? And your mother says, I never even wanted them. I never even wanted either of them. But if I'm gonna have a kid, I'm gonna pick one. Dalder can die tomorrow for all I care. And you see the servant turn and storm away. And the Caspian and your mother, together walk in the opposite direction.
Dalder's just gonna sob a little and then go back to his room.
The walls in House Waterborne are thin, and you can hear the servant girl sobbing in her quarters.
As he's walking back to his room, he's like gonna hear that and then like try and sneak over and give her a hug or whatever.
You very slowly open the door into the servants' quarters, and you see the beds lined against the walls, and you see she is sitting on one with her face in her hands, sobbing as the other servants kind of try their best to comfort her, but she's inconsolable. As you walk in, everyone in the room looks at you with fear, and they step away. And then you see her, she looks up at you. I'm so sorry. You can't be here. And she closes the door, leaves you outside.
Well, shit.
And then you wake up. And everyone's awake now.
Did Dalder fall asleep in the chair?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. As he wakes up, he's just gonna like rub a tear from his eye and then leave the room. He's not gonna say anything. He just leaves.
You're not gonna check up on Hung?
Hung was basically asleep right next to the chair too, like posed at the door. Dalder,
Hung.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. Hung.
where are you
As
going?
Hung, as you wake
Sorry.
up, you see the spirit of Ihan manifested into the real world. And she looks at her hands and she says, I never thought the day would come. You should go check on that boy.
How? Dalder. He kind of like doesn't even really register that she's in the room. He's more focused on following him.
Yes.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You can say, yeah. I'm okay. And then he's just
Are you
gonna
sure?
like he's just gonna walk a little faster and then try and head back into his room.
He'll turn to Ihan and go, do I chase him or
You
I
should
want to.
make sure that he's okay. He seems like he had a tough time.
He'll go knock on the door.
What is it?
The same way you would not let me be alone, I cannot let you. Open the door.
I'm okay, really.
I don't believe you.
It's
You know I can
fine.
break it down.
And wake everyone else up? Yeah, go ahead.
I'd do it if it meant you were okay. Please just open the door.
Dolder, what are you doing inside your room?
He's just playing around with the water inside of a glass of water. Just like floating it, like swirling it around his fingers, stuff like that. And just staring at it.
Please.
Just not right now. Please.
When is a good time?
I don't know. Just can I please have some time to myself?
Okay. And he'll go back to his room.
Balder's gonna like silently like tear up a little and then go back to like fiddling with the water.
We're gonna end there for tonight.
They broke up. No.